Hi, my name is Caitlin. Welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to do a 45-minute beginner Pilates mat workout. Let's start by thinking of one thing you are grateful for. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take one more deep breath in. Fill your lungs up to the point just before you start to strain. And exhale. Today's workout is inspired by Kimberly and Catherine Korp. I have a first generation iPad that magically still works, and their workouts were the first at-home Pilates workouts that I downloaded onto that iPad. Kimberly and Catherine were Rockettes. They were professional dancers also, and I think the quality of their workout is excellent if you want to search them and find out what they're all about on the internet. Let's get started with our workout. You can come seated on your mat. Your knees are bent, your feet are flat on the floor. From here, articulate down so that you're one vertebra at a time so that your spine is laying flat on the mat and your head and neck are on the mat too. You're going to inhale, bring your left leg to tabletop. Exhale, bring your right leg to tabletop. We'll start with the hundreds. You can come to an upper ab curl, lengthen your arms past your hips, and begin vigorously pumping your arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can extend your legs straight up to the ceiling. Your feet are in a Pilates V, heels together, toes apart. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower your legs to a high diagonal if you choose, as long as your low back is on the mat. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are your inner thighs squeezing together while you do this? Also, you want to remind yourself to keep your shoulders broad. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more set. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, sink your navel into your spine as deep as you can. Bend your knees, curl up an inch higher, and then lower your head and neck down onto the mat. You can place one foot back on the mat, place the other foot back on the mat, and rest. From here, you can extend your legs long on the mat. Your feet are in a Pilates V, and your arms won't reach straight overhead above you. We're going to inhale your hands straight up towards the ceiling, over top of your thighs. Tuck your chin to your chest. Roll up and over. Inhale to stay. Exhale, articulate down, one vertebra at a time, slowly and with control. Let's do a few more. Inhale, your arms come straight to the ceiling, then over top of your thigh, tuck your chin to your chest. Exhale, roll up and over. Inhale to stay. Your arms should be parallel to the floor. Exhale, roll down. Your heels stay together and your shoulders should be relaxed. Let's do two more. Inhale, your arms come up, chin tucks to the chest. Scoop the abs in, roll up and over. Inhale to stay. Your belly button is moving in the opposite direction as your fingertips. So your fingertips are reaching forward, your belly button is reaching backwards. Roll down, melting your spine onto the mat. Last one. Inhale. Tuck your chin, roll up and over, scooping your abs in. And exhale, roll down, one vertebra at a time. You can bring your hands down to your hips and you're still lying on your back with your feet in a Pilates V. From here, you're going to extend your right leg straight up to the ceiling and your left leg is long on the mat and your left foot is flexed. Laterally rotate your right leg. You're going to make a circle. So you'll bring your right leg over to the left side of your body, circle it down, out to your right shoulder, back up to the ceiling, completing the circle. Across to the left side of your body, down. Bring your leg out to your right shoulder, back up to the ceiling. We'll do 3 more circles. Good job. 2 more. If you feel your hips moving or your pelvis moving, you can make a smaller circle. Now we'll switch directions. So your right leg will go out to your right shoulder, down to the ground, across to your left ankle, and then back up to the ceiling. Out to your right shoulder, down to the ground, across to your left ankle, and circle it back up to the ceiling. We'll do 3 more. Out, down, around, and up. Great job. Out, down, around, and up. Last one. Out, down, around, and up. You can bend your right knee, put your right foot on the mat, and lengthen it long on the mat. Now we'll do the left leg. So bend your left leg into your chest, straighten it up to the ceiling. Your right ankle is flexed, and your right leg is anchoring you down to the mat. From here, laterally rotate your left leg. Bring your left leg across to the right side of your body, down, circle it around, and then back up to the ceiling. Down, around, back up to the ceiling. We'll do 3 more. Across, down, around, and back up. Last 2. Last 1. And now we'll switch directions. So this time the left leg will come out to the left shoulder, down to the ground, over to the right ankle, and then circle it back up to the ceiling. Out to the left shoulder, down, around, across the body to the right ankle, and then lift it back up to the ceiling. Let's do 3 more. Don't forget to make your circle smaller if you feel your pelvis moving too much or shifting from side to side. Last one. Once your leg is straight up to the ceiling, you can bend your left knee and place your left foot on the mat. Now we're going to do the rollover. So you can shimmy yourself to the front edge of your mat, and you want to lie on your back with your legs straight up towards the ceiling. Your legs are long, your feet are in a Pilates V. Lower them down to a high diagonal. You're going to exhale your legs over to the ground behind you so they're parallel to the floor. Flex your feet, open your feet, tap your toes, and then articulate down 1 vertebra at a time until your hips are on the mat and your legs are back at a high diagonal. Then you'll bring your heels back together in a Pilates V. Exhale your legs over parallel. Flex your feet, open them, tap the floor with your toes, and articulate down 1 vertebra at a time. This will be the last one in this direction. Bring your heels back together. Exhale your legs over behind you. Flex your feet, open them hip distance, tap the floor with your toes, and articulate down slowly and with control. When your legs return to a high diagonal, you're going to keep them hip distance apart this time. And exhale your legs over parallel to the floor. Flex your feet, bring your heels together, tap the floor with your toes, and melt your spine down on the mat, squeezing your inner thighs together while you do this. When your legs are at a high diagonal, separate your feet again. Exhale your legs over behind you, parallel to the floor. Flex your feet, bring your heels together, tap the floor with your toes, and articulate down. I hope this feels good on your hamstrings and calves. Last time, separate your heels hip distance. Exhale your legs over parallel to the floor. Flex together, tap, and articulate your spine down onto the mat. From here, you can bend your knees into your chest. Place 1 foot on the ground. Bring the other foot back to the ground. And we will do a roll-up before we start the ab series. So you can shimmy back. Your legs are long. Your arms are long overhead. Inhale, tuck your chin to your chest. Scoop your abs in. Roll up 1 vertebra at a time. You can indulge yourself in a hamstring stretch this time. So if you want to hold on to your feet for a second and let your spine fall forward, go ahead. And now you can come up to seated. I'm going to use a magic circle for the ab series. If you don't have one, you can do the classical Pilates ab series. Go ahead and lie on your back. We'll start with single leg stretch. So you're going to bend your right knee into your chest, and your left leg goes long to a high diagonal. You're going to come to an upper ab curl. Pulse your right knee in towards your chest. Inhale, inhale, squeeze the magic circle simultaneously. Switch the position of your legs. Pulse the left knee in towards your chest and simultaneously pulse the magic circle. Inhale, switch, pulse, pulse. Exhale, switch, pulse, pulse. Inhale, switch, pulse, pulse. Exhale, switch, pulse, pulse. We'll do 4 more sets. If you need to rest your neck at any time, feel free. We have 2 more sets. Are you pointing your toes still? Last set. And bend your knees in and rest your head on the mat. Now we'll do double leg stretch. So you can bend both knees into your chest, your feet are in a Pilates V, and your hands are holding the magic circle over top of your shins. Come to an upper ab curl. You're going to inhale and through your legs to a high diagonal. Your arms extend back, framing your face. Exhale, bend your knees in. Bring the magic circle back over to your shins. Inhale, extend your arms and legs long. Bend your knees back in, putting the magic circle over top of your shins. It'll be more of a challenge if you hover the magic circle over your shins than instead of resting it on them. Listen to your body. Exhale, draw your knees in. We'll do 3 more. Inhale, extend your arms and legs long. Exhale, bend your knees in. Last 2. Last 1. Rest your head on the mat, and you can place the magic circle on your shins. Next, we'll do single straight leg, so you can extend your right leg straight up towards the ceiling, and your left leg goes out to a high diagonal. I still have the magic circle between both my palms. Come to an upper ab curl. You're going to press your right leg into the magic circle, then switch, scissor your legs, and press the left leg into the magic circle. Inhale, switch. Exhale, switch. Inhale, switch. Exhale, switch. If you need to rest your head at any time, feel free if you start to feel straining in the neck. This was the 4th set. We'll do 4 more. Sink your belly button in. 3 more. Are your legs as straight as possible? Last 2. Last 1. Bend your knees into your chest and rest your neck. Good job. Now you can do, we'll do double leg, straight leg. So from here, you're going to extend both legs straight up to the ceiling. Your feet are in a Pilates V. Your legs are glued together. Come to an upper ab curl. You're going to inhale, lower your legs to a high diagonal, as long as your low back is flat on the mat. Exhale up. Inhale, lower. Squeeze your inner thighs together as you lift your legs back up to 90. We'll do 6 more. Exhale, lift your legs back up. 5. Exhale up. Your arms are still squeezing into the magic circle just gently. This is mostly an ab and leg workout right here. Exhale up. Last 2. Exhale, lift your legs to 90. Last 1. Exhale, lift. Bend your knees into your chest and rest your head. Now we have the last exercise in the ab series. I'm going to take the magic circle, put it right above my right knee, and then I'm going to take my left elbow and put it on the opposite handle of the magic circle. Interlace your fingers knuckle to knuckle behind your head and extend your left leg out to your working level to a high diagonal. From here, we're going to pulse 10 times. Squeeze the magic circle, making the distance between your elbow and your knee closer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently lower your head back down onto the mat. Bend both knees into your chest. Now you'll put the magic circle above your left knee and put your right right above your right elbow on the handle of the magic circle. Extend your right leg long to a high diagonal. Come to an upper ab curl and pulse 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend your knee back into your chest and rest your head on the mat. You can place your magic circle on your shins. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Put one foot on the mat at a time. Extend your legs long, and we'll do a roll up. From here, we're going to come to all fours, a quadruped position, and we'll do cat-cow. So make sure your hands are under your shoulders and your knees are under your hips. You're going to inhale, drop your belly to the floor, shift your gaze towards the ceiling. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, round your spine up. Inhale, drop your belly to the floor, shift your gaze to the ceiling. Tuck your chin to your chest, round your spine straight up towards the ceiling like an angry cat. Bring your spine and neck back to neutral. And we'll get ready for some arm exercises with the magic circle. So you can come to a high kneel. You're going to make sure your core is engaged and your glutes are strong. Lift the magic circle up. It's between both of your palms to chest height. So the magic circle is slightly below shoulder height at chest height. You're going to squeeze the magic circle together as if you're trying to clap your hands and touch your palms together. We'll do 8, 7, 6, 5. Make sure to keep your shoulders down and back. 3, 2, 1. And rest. Now we're going to extend our arms. From here, you're going to shrug your shoulders down. You want a long, attenuated neck. And you're going to lower the magic circle over your head as if you have a halo. Exhale, lift it to the ceiling. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Inhale, bend your elbows. Exhale, straighten. Make sure you have you're pressing into the handles of the magic circle. Your arms. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, straighten. Last time, inhale, bend your elbows. Exhale, straighten your arms. Good job. Now you'll lift your arms straight up to the ceiling. Okay. And from here, you're going to slightly press in and here is the magic circle. Bend your elbows so there's a 90-degree angle between your triceps and femurs. Exhale, straighten your arms back up towards the ceiling. Inhale, bend your elbows. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. We have 3 more. Exhale, straighten. Are your shoulders still out of your ears and tucked in the back? Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. This time, inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Lower your arms down and rest. Now we're going to do the same clapping exercise that we just did with our arms up parallel to the floor and at chest height, except you'll have the magic circle behind your back this time. Pull your navel into your spine. You want to lift the magic circle until you feel as if your triceps are activated, and then press your palms together as if you're trying to get them to touch. Let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Keep your arms raised. 9, 10. Now you'll hinge forward with a straight line between your hips, your shoulders, and the crown of your head. Your arms are still long, and you can slightly squeeze the magic circle, your palms together, pressing into the handles of the magic circle. And from here, we'll pulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Lower your hands down towards your hips, come to a high kneel, and rest. You can lower your hips down to your feet or your heels for a second. Take a deep breath in, and exhale. Enjoy a child's pose. Stretch your arms out long ahead of you and lower your chest down to the mat. Take one more deep breath in, and exhale. Gently come up to seated. Fair warning, the next part is a calf exercise series, and it will take some balance. So be patient with yourself and have fun. No worries if you wiggle or lose your balance. From here, you're going to stand on your mat, feet in a Pilates V. I'll do it from the side. Your heels are together, your toes are apart. The magic circle is at chest height with one palm on the outside handles of the magic circle. Inhale, lift your heels to releve. Exhale, lower them down to the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Let's do 2 more this way. Exhale, lower. Last one. Exhale, lower. Now you'll do the same thing, lift to releve. Gently squeeze the magic circle, and then lower your heels. Inhale, lift to releve. Gently squeeze, lower your heels. Let's do 3 more. Squeeze the magic circle. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Squeeze the magic circle. Exhale, lower. Great job. Last one. Inhale, lift the heels to releve. Squeeze the magic circle. Exhale, lower the heels back down to the mat. This next exercise, I was practicing and wobbling a lot and losing my balance from before, so we'll give it a try. Have fun with it at home. You're going to keep your arms at chest height with the magic circle, a gentle squeeze on the magic circle. Lift your heels to releve. And from here, you're going to bend your knees, squatting down. Exhale, straighten your legs, come back to standing with your heels at releve. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, bend your knees down to a squat. Exhale, straighten your legs. Your heels remain in releve. Last one. Stick with it. Find that focal point. Bend your knees. Keep a slight squeeze on the magic circle as you straighten your legs, and now lower your heels back down onto the mat. Now you can take the magic circle and place one foot inside the magic circle, then the opposite foot. From here, you can place your hands on your hips, and you're going to inhale, shift the weight to your left leg, press out. Exhale, lower your foot back down onto the mat. Inhale, shift the weight to your left leg, press out, resisting the magic circle with your right above your right ankle. Exhale, lower your right foot to the mat. We'll do 5 more. Press, lower the right foot down onto the mat. When you shift your weight to your left foot, you can engage the left glute. It will help with stability. 2 more. Press out to the magic circle with your right ankle. Exhale, lower. Last one. Engage the left glute as you balance on your left leg. Press out with your right ankle and lower your right foot back down into the mat. Now we'll switch sides. So you're going to balance on your right leg, hover your left foot above the mat, and press your left ankle out to the magic circle. Do it again. Inhale, balance on your right leg, press your left ankle out into the magic circle, lower your left foot back down onto the mat. Let's do 4 more. This time when you balance on your right leg, you want to engage your right glute. Exhale, press your left leg out into the magic circle, return your left foot to the mat. 3 more, balance, press, return the left foot to the mat. Great job. Last 2. Last 1. And rest. Fiona's sleeping on the couch behind the camera, and it just makes this workout a little more fun. You can take one foot out of the magic circle and then take the other foot out of the magic circle. Now we'll come lying on our sides. We're still going to use the magic circle. You can lie on your right side, line your back up. From here, you can put both feet back through the magic circle so that one ankle, the magic circle is slightly above each ankle. From here, you want, I'm going to keep my top arm, my left arm, resting on the floor in front of my hips. I'm going to prop my head up with my right arm. From here, you're going to inhale, lift both legs, exhale, lower. You want a bit of tension in the magic circle. Exhale, lower. If you start to feel your hips wobble back and forth, remember to sink your belly button into your spine. Let's do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Lower your legs back down to the mat and rest. Now you can put your left foot on top of, take it out of inside of the magic circle and rest it on top of the top handle of the magic circle. You're just going to flex your left foot and press down onto the magic circle with it. 1, 2, 3, squeeze your glute. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. Now you can take the magic circle and put both legs in and bring the magic circle right above your knees. And you want to come to that Pilates tabletop position where you're on your side. So you're still on your right side, but bring your knees to a tabletop position. From here, you can keep your left hand in front of your hips, and you're going to, we'll do hip circles. So you'll circle your top leg forward, down, around, and back, completing the circle. We'll do 5 more, 4 more. You'll feel your thigh graze in the top of the magic circle. The resistance helps with intensity. Last one, and then we'll switch directions. So go backwards now, switch the direction of your circle, your hip circle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you'll keep that top leg at hip height and just press your top leg up an inch to resist into the top handle of the magic circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lower your top leg down and we'll get ready to do the opposite side. You can bend your knees into your chest. Hug your knees with your left forearm and get a nice stretch in your top left glute. Kimberly and Catherine Corp are identical twins, and in their videos, one twin cues the exercise and the other twin counts the reps, and sometimes I wish I had an identical twin to count the reps for me. Unless I can teach Fiona to count. You're going to now lie on your left side. Your back is lined up with the back edge of your mat. You're going to put both feet through the magic circle. Spread your legs apart slightly so the magic circle handles are pressing just above your ankles. Prop your head up with your bottom arm. Your top arm, you're going to have your top palm come right in front of your hip bones. From here, we'll do the leg raises again. So you're going to inhale, lift both legs off the mat. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Great job. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. exhale, lower, inhale, lift, exhale, lower, inhale, lift, exhale, lower. We'll do 3 more. Exhale, lower, 2 more, exhale, lower, last one, exhale, lower, and rest. You can take your top leg out of the magic circle and rest the inside of your top ankle on this outside handle of the magic circle. Excuse me. From here, you're going to flex the foot of your top leg. It's my right leg for this exercise. And you're going to inhale, press the magic circle down with your leg. Exhale, release it. Inhale, press. Exhale, release. We're going to do 8 more. Exhale, release. 7. Exhale, release. 6. Exhale. 5. Are your hips still stacked? 4. Exhale, lift your leg. 3. Sink your belly button in. 2. Last one. And rest. Now you can put both legs back into the magic circle. You're going to pull the magic circle up over your thighs, just above your kneecaps, and you'll come to that Pilates tabletop position where you're resting on your thigh. From here, you can still keep that top arm, the palm of your top arm, resting in front of your hips, and we'll complete the last set of hip circles. So you're going to circle your top leg forward 8 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we'll reverse the direction of the hip circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. It took me some time to get used to doing hip circles with the magic circle, but you'll get used to it. Last one, and rest. When you complete the last hip circle and your legs at hip height, you're going to inhale, lift the top leg an inch and lower it. Inhale, lift an inch, pressing into the handle of the magic circle. Exhale, lower. We'll do 3 more. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Exhale, lower. Last one. Exhale, lower. And lower the top leg to meet the bottom leg. Shimmy your legs out of the magic circle, and you can put it off to the side. Bend both knees into your chest. Grab on with your right arm, wrapping it across both shins. And stretch out your right glute that you were just working. Inhale. And exhale. Carefully come up to seated. And we'll do some leg stretches with the magic circle. From here, you're going to lie on your back on your mat. Take your right leg up towards the ceiling and place it on the inside handle of the magic circle that is farthest away from you. You're going to reverse grip the magic circle as if you were looking at your manicure. From here, you have a long, straight leg, and your left leg is long on the mat and it's flexed, toes towards the ceiling. Keep your right leg straight. Inhale, bend your elbows. Exhale, straighten them. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Now you're going to inhale, bend your elbows. Slightly pull your right leg in towards your chest. From here, you're going to bend your knee. Exhale, straighten it. Inhale, bend your right knee. Exhale, straighten. We'll do 4 more. Exhale, straighten. I hope this feels good. 3 more. Exhale, straighten. If you ever feel a pinch, you want to back off the stretch a little bit. Last one, bend your right knee. Exhale, straighten it. Now, still with your right leg straight and slightly pulled in towards your chest, you're going to point and flex the right ankle. So inhale, point the right toes. Exhale, flex the right ankle. Inhale, point the right toes. Exhale, flex the right ankle. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Last one. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. From here, you're going to hold on to the handle of the magic circle that's closest to you with your left hand. Place your right hand on the mat next to your right hip and let your right leg fall across to the left side of your body. Enjoy this stretch for your IT band. If you choose, you can angle your right toes down to the floor. That feels a little intense for me today, so I'm just going to keep my toes where they were just by angling my right leg over to the left side of my body. Inhale and exhale. Bring your right leg straight back up to the ceiling, and now you'll put your right hand on the handle of the magic circle that's closest to you and put your left hand next to your hip. From here, you're going to extend your right leg outside of your body to the right side of your body. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Carefully extend your right leg straight back up towards the ceiling, and then you can take the right ball of your foot out of the magic circle and we'll switch legs. The woman who certified me in Pilates likes to joke that when you return both legs to the mat after this exercise, it feels like whichever leg you just stretched with the magic circle feels significantly longer than the opposite leg. So let's even it out. Bend your left leg into your chest, then put the ball of your left foot on the handle of the magic circle. Reverse grip the magic circle. You have your left leg is straight up towards the ceiling. Your right leg is long on the mat with your right toes facing the ceiling also. From here, with a straight left leg, you're going to bend your elbows, pull your left leg slightly towards your chest. Exhale, straighten your arms. Inhale, bend your elbows. Exhale, straighten your arms. We'll do 3 more. Exhale, straighten your arms. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Last one. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. From here, you're going to slightly pull your straight left leg towards you. Again, if you feel any pinching, back off with pulling your leg towards you. And now you want to inhale, bend your left knee. Exhale, straighten it. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. I feel this in my calves and my hamstrings. We'll do 2 more. Exhale, straighten. Last one. Exhale, straighten. Now with your left leg still straight, still slightly pulled in towards your chest, you're going to point your left toes, flex your left ankle. Point your left toes, flex your left ankle. We'll do 4 more. Flex your left ankle. 3 more. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Last one. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Bend your knee. Place your left foot. Take it off the handle of the magic circle. Place your left foot on the ground and lengthen your left leg long. I hope that felt good. From here, you can reach your arms overhead. Tuck your chin to your chest. Do a nice roll up. And then come to seated. We'll finish with some planking. You won't need the magic circle for this. So you're going to come standing on your mat, feet in a Pilates V, heels together, toes apart. Look into the horizon. I like to think of a sunset when I see the horizon, or a plain where wheat grows, maybe a meadow. Tuck your chin to your chest. Articulate down, 1 vertebra at a time. When your hands touch the mat, take 4 paces with your hands forward until you're in a high plank position. Once you're at a high plank position, if you have sensitive wrists, you can also come down to your forearms for this, but I'm going to stay in a high plank. You can lift your right leg behind you to about hip height, so your right foot is hovering off the mat. Inhale, flex your left ankle. Exhale, bring the weight back into your hands. Inhale, flex. Exhale, bring the weight back into your hands. We'll do 4 more. This is called leg pull front. 3 more. Great job. 2 more. Last one. Now you can bring your right foot down to the mat and lift your left foot off the mat, hovering it above the ground. And we'll flex the right foot this time. Bring the weight back into your hands. Flex. Bring the weight back into your hands. We'll do 4 more. You want to make sure your hips are squared off to the bottom of the mat. Last 2. Last 1. Shift the weight back into your hands one more time. Lower your left foot down onto the mat. And let's put our knees down and come into a child's pose quickly. From here, you're going to come forward to a modified plank position. And then you can come back to a high plank position. You can shift your right hand over to meet your left hand, and then you're going to flip your weight around so that you're in a reverse plank position. You want one long line between your heels, your hips, and your shoulders. You can have your hands or your fingers facing away from you, or I prefer out to the sides. Look up towards the ceiling. You're going to inhale, kick your right leg up without dropping your hips. Exhale, lower it. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, lower. Let's do 2 more. Ooh, getting tired, my leg's shaking. Last one. Exhale, lower the right leg down. We'll finish up with the left leg. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 3 more. Exhale, lower the left leg. Try to keep looking up at the ceiling. Sorry, I looked at my feet. Last one. Exhale, lower the left leg down. Gently lower your hips down onto the mat. From here, we'll do side bends. So you're going to rest on your left hip, come seated on your left hip, and stack your legs one on top of each other. Bring your left foot, bring your right foot, your top foot, slightly in front of your bottom foot. I'm propping my torso up with my bottom arm, my left arm, and then your right arm is going to come to the top, your top thigh with your palm facing up. From here, you're going to inhale, lift your hips, reach your arm straight overhead. You want your hips to be the highest point in your body. Exhale, bend your knees, lower your hips back down onto the mat. Inhale, lift your hips, reach your arms straight overhead. It should feel like a nice stretch for your right oblique and a workout for your left oblique. Exhale, bend your knees, lower your hips back down onto the mat. We'll do 1 more. Inhale, lift your hips, reach your right arm overhead for a side bend. Exhale, bend your knees, lower your hips down onto the mat. Now we'll switch sides. So you'll come seated on your right hip this time. And your legs are stacked one on top of the other. Your torso is propped up by your right arm this time. And your top leg, your top foot, your left foot is slightly in front of your bottom foot. You can place your palm facing up towards the ceiling on your top thigh. Get ready to lift your hips. Reach your left arm straight overhead. Exhale, bend your knees, place your hips down onto the mat. Inhale, lift. You want to think of a string pulling your top hip straight up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend your knees, lower your hips down. We'll do 1 more. Inhale, lift your hips, reach your left arm overhead 1 more time. Get that nice stretch in your left side, work that right oblique, bend your knees, lower your hips back down towards the mat. We'll end with some spine massages. Rolling like a ball, an open leg rocker. You can scoot to the front edge of your mat. Bend your knees, place 1 hand right above each ankle. Tuck your chin to your chest and place your forehead on your knees. You're going to slightly roll back so you're bouncing on your sits bones. From here, you're going to inhale, roll back to your shoulder girdles. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, roll up. When you roll up and balance on your sits bones, challenge yourself by trying not to let your feet touch the mat. Exhale, roll up. I find this exercise to be the most playful and fun. When I do yoga nidras, my primary intention is I embody curiosity and playfulness, and this exercise definitely matches that. At least I feel like it does. Last one. Inhale, roll back to your shoulder girdles one more time. Exhale, roll up, balancing on your sits bones. From here, you're going to extend your left leg out to a high diagonal 45-degree angle, your right leg out to a 45-degree angle on a high diagonal. Hold on to each ankle slightly above the ankle joint. Tuck your chin to your chest, roll back, tap your toes on the floor behind you if it's within your range of motion, and then roll back up, bouncing on your sits bones. Inhale, roll back, tap your toes if you choose. Exhale, roll up. If you have a hard time getting your legs to a high diagonal, you can bend your knees and hold on behind your thighs and just roll back this way. Still feels really nice. Inhale, roll back to your shoulder girdles. Try not to go all the way back to your neck. Let's finish up with a few more. Inhale, roll back. Tap your toes on the floor behind you. Exhale, roll up. Last one. Inhale, roll back. Tap. Exhale, roll up. Bring your heels together. Bend both legs and put them on the mat. We'll finish up with some arm stretches. It's very cloudy where I live today, so sorry for the lighting being off. The clouds keep coming in. Now we'll switch arms. You can extend your left arm across your body. Take another deep breath in. And exhale. You're going to clasp onto the fingers of one hand with the opposite hand. Extend your palms straight up towards the ceiling for a nice stretch. If you choose, and if it's within your range of motion, you can gaze up at your hands, keeping your shoulders away from your ears. Then we'll reach your arms out and around, and you're finished. Thanks for joining me today. Have a great Father's Day.